Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been such a long time. I have technically been MIA all last winters because I feel like I belong to the category of human beings who just cannot function in winters at all. So I was technically hibernating all winters and I just could not be productive of any sort or creative of any sort. And as the temperature has really risen up a little bit now, goes to a little bit of 20, I feel like I'm back alive and I can really function. So this is my first video after such a long time, and this is a Valentine's Day look. So we will be creating this look right here that you can see. It's a classic red lip glowy Valentine's Day look. So if you guys want to know how I created this look, just keep on watching. I am absolutely barefaced and we will be moisturizing our face before we go ahead with any makeup, because for Valentine's Day we definitely want our makeup to be really glowy and beautiful and our skin to look like it's glowing from within. So the first thing that I will be using is Clinique Moisture Surge. So taking a good amount, just moisturizing my face. Next I will be going with this Glam Glow Glow Starter Tinted Moisturizer. So guys, this one is a strobe cream sort of a moisturizer which actually has a lot of illuminating particles within. Next up, before we go ahead with the foundation, I will be going in with a third layer of moisturization, which is this Versali Rose Gold Oil. I absolutely love this one before foundations because it just makes the application of any foundation so flawless. So I just don't skip this ever. Next, I will be going up with a primer. So I'm using Benefit Pore Fessional and I'll be using very little amount, only in the places that I really need it. So just a pea-sized amount I'm gonna use on my cheeks, side of my nose where I have some pores. So now, as we have a perfect canvas for our glowing makeup, I would just give this like 2 minutes to set and then we will go in with the foundation. So for foundation today, I will be using NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. I'm using this because this is kind of more sheer than Huda Beauty or other foundations, full coverage foundations. This does have a lot of coverage, however it does make your skin look skin-like. So that's what I love about this one. So I just like making these circles all over and applying my foundation like that, and then going in with a beauty blender and blending it all out, because I feel this way you get even amount of foundation all over your face. So now I'm going with the Sigma 3D HD Beauty Blender and I'm gonna blend this all out. So I hope you guys can see how beautifully all the moisturization has come off after applying our foundation. So this was the entire reason why I wanted to use layers and layers of moisturizers, so that you can have this healthy glow even after you use a foundation. But this wouldn't have happened if I would use a total full coverage foundation. So that is why I went for something which is a little more sheer but still gives me the amount of coverage that I need for the day. So now, as our foundation is done, let's go ahead with our concealer. So today the concealer of my choice is going to be this is LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Light Beige, and I have like gone through so many tubes of this concealer, I cannot tell you guys. So as usual, just going in with very little amount, concentrating in the inner corners of my eyes, some on the chin. And because we will be doing a red lip today, So I will also be applying this on the corners of my mouth because red lipsticks tend to really accentuate the hyperpigmentation that you might have. So I would also be applying it near my lips. So now just blending this out. So the thing that I love about this beauty blender is the shape. It is really pointed towards here so that it's really easy to set your concealer with this, and it goes into the corners of your eyes really well. I also like to take the same beauty blender and dab a little bit on my eyes so that it also cancels out all the darkness that I have on the eyelids. I don't specifically put any concealer over there. I would just go with whatever is on my beauty blender already, and I would just put a very thin layer of concealer on my lids. And now we're gonna set this entire base, and for setting this today I will be using Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 20 light medium. I'm gonna go with the same beauty blender that I've been using, and I'm gonna take some powder around the tip so that I can easily go into the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm gonna just dab it over there. Also be setting my eyelids because we also had applied concealer over there. So all you guys need to remember is when you're going for a glowy makeup sort of look, you do need to set your concealer, of course, but you do not have to go to the outer corners of your face. You just have to set your concealer under your eyes and sides of your nose where you usually get a lot of oil. However, you don't need to put it all over your face because then you would lose all the shine that you have got from all the moisturizers. So going with the theme of the day, which is glowy makeup, I will be using Face Shop Watery Tint instead of using a powder blush today. So what you need to do is you need to take some of this on your hand. So I've taken a little bit of the watery tint on my hand, and then I'm gonna dab my beauty blender in it, and then so you see how beautiful and healthy that looks. And because it's a tint, it's gonna stay for a very long time. Usually when you do makeup, blushes are the first to go off, but this being a tint is not gonna go anywhere and it's gonna stay a very long time. So now, as most of our base makeup is done, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and do my eyebrows and be right back. So for the eyes, I'm planning to keep them really neutral today because with red lip, I absolutely think that you should have more neutral eyes so that the emphasis is on your lips. So for that today I will be using Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. So I'm gonna start off with this shade Sandalwood. By the way, the brush that I'm using is Base Shadow Brush by Real Techniques. So this came in a set of two, which was a set for eye brushes, and one was this one, and the other one was a crease brush. So these are really amazing brushes, guys. So as you can see, I have blended this all over my eyelid. This is such a nice neutral base shade in any eye look that you might be wanting to create. I always go back to this palette for these shades. Like, this palette has amazing transition and base shades. Now I'm gonna take this shade Cocoa with a crease brush. This is also from Real Techniques. This came in with the same set. So just concentrating this on the crease line like so, and a little bit on the outer corners. Now I'm going in with the shade Moon Dust, and we're gonna just apply this in the center. Just a little bit, not too much. Now I'm going in with an eyeliner, and I'm using NYX Epic Ink. So with this look, I'm going with a thicker eyeliner. So I just popped on some lashes, and this is the final look, guys. Now for the lips, I will be lining them first with the red lip liner. So for the lipstick today, I will be using Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bossy. So we are pretty much about done with this look, but we still need to bronze and get ourselves look chiseled. So next up, I'm gonna go with Bobbi Brown bronzer, and the shade is dark 3. We have not contoured at all in this look, and for the bronzer part as well, I'm gonna keep it really lightweight. We're gonna not do a lot of heavy bronzing on this, because when doing a red lip, I like to keep everything else really subtle. So we are also gonna go with really subtle bronzing today. Just going with the areas that I usually would, but keeping the amount of the bronzer really low. And lastly, we're gonna just spray some Fix Plus, and then we're gonna go with the highlighter. So for the highlighter today, I'm using Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. You see how pretty this highlighter is? Oh my god, you see how beautiful that looks? A little bit on the chin. And that is it. This is the final look. This is so glowy, so fresh. I hope you guys really enjoyed creating this classic red lip Valentine's look with me today. And do let me know in the comment section what you guys would like to see in future on my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye and happy Valentine's Day to all you.